Hi everyone, it's Thursday evening at around 8:30 p.m., give or take a minute or two. I want to show you guys something cool, and I promise it is not has nothing to do with fishing. Oh, I probably should have put some stuff in storage before I started recording this. I'm gonna be moving very slowly. Well, it just builds the suspense. So I'm gonna show you something really cool. I think I have to go through here. You guys are gonna want to see this, and I promise it has nothing to do with fishing. Trust me, comrade. All right, here we go. Right around this corner here, slow marching toward it. I think it's through this door here. So I know the last few weeks I've made fishing videos, but this week I'm gonna make a video that has nothing to do with fishing. Psych! It does have to do with fishing. Sorry, I had to pull that prank on you guys. I hope I didn't destroy your trust in me. Anyway, at Omegaton West Habitat, there is a shop that a very kind soul owns. At least he seems nice to me. He has all the low-level fishing equipment up to, I think, 5 actually, up to 5 at least. He's got angler, caster, fly fisher. He's even got the rare and extremely hard to find F01 fly fishing rod. I had so much trouble finding it. The D100 Omegaton Abyss, and believe it or not, the 100 actually is the level 1. I don't know why it's 100. Kind of goes against what do you call it? Then you've got the blanks and stuff like that. And I also learned something, guys. If you have like a fly fishing blank on an angler rod, and like a bunch of other stuff that doesn't go with that particular rod, I think your decay is 25% greater. I want to say 20 to 25% greater. That's what I'm being told. You gotta have the right parts. The lure I don't think matters too much, but the blank matters, I think, a lot. The reel might matter. It looks like these are fly fishing reels here. They have F on them, so I think that stands for fly fishing. You got A reels here. This is for angling. You got, these are also angling reels. These are higher level angling. He's got level 6 angling reel here. Yeah, the X reel. I think the X is a caster reel. Even though the caster rod is C, but I think, I could be wrong, but X could be casting. It says Caster Master X04. You got the line lock. I'm not sure what B stands for, but I almost want to say bait fishing, but the bait fishing rod doesn't require any parts, I don't think. But yeah, you got the different things. Here's a C01 blank, and here's a G01 blank. So I'm not entirely 100% sure what the different letters mean. If you know, leave a comment. I would love to learn, and I'm sure people watching this would also love to learn. But I know for a fair amount of certainty that if you use the wrong parts on the on your rod, it will degrade faster. So the angler rod I have right now is using a Line Lock B01 Line Lock B01 reel, I believe. C01 blank, which may not be the right blank. The Adu Garcia Ultralight Fishing blank, and then the SL-40X Fishing line. So my decay may not be as good as it can be. Here's a high fly blank, B03. High fly is fly fishing, I believe. You can kind of tell from the name. I don't think it's as much the letter as it is the name. Like heavy duty blank. I think that might be. I think it might be caster. I'm fairly certain the deep sea the deep sea blank is incredibly expensive. So if you want to get into deep sea fishing and be as efficient as possible, you will be spending a pretty penny. I'm gonna need to sell some stuff in storage so I can buy a boat. In fact, we might make this 2 recordings because I might need to buy a boat before I can show you one of the things I want to show you in this video, which is the different types of fishing. I have with me a caster rod, a angler rod, a high fly fly fishing rod. I have the high fly blank here. I'm gonna put the river spinner on. Wait, I can't put the river spinner on that. Why not? I can't put that lure on there. Can I put this on? Yeah, I can put the bug bait on there. Insect bait rather. Wish they'd call it bug bait. That sounds better.
Come on, do it.
Insect bait 1. That's a bait fishing rod. Abyss. I don't know if I'll even be able to use this Abyss rod until I can get my hands on a appropriate blank. I mean, I'll try to use it, but like I think it's usable with other types of blanks and whatnot. But it's not the most efficient. Like it's gonna have 20 to 25% more decay if my sources are correct. Okay, what am I missing? I'm gonna have to take the other stuff off of my angler rod to use my high fly fishing rod to show you fly fishing. But today I'm gonna show you the other types of fishing. You've already seen angling, so I'll show you fly fishing, and then I'll show you casting, and then I'll show you deep sea. But the deep sea is going to have to be a separate recording because, like I said, I do not have a boat currently. So that's one shop, guys. It's Block C here at Omegaton West Habitat, owned by owner. Go back in here. I'm gonna have to go to a storage. It's owned by not him, not it. Owned by Alexander Iolos Black. Wonder if that's a Harry Potter reference. But Alexander owns that store, and I think he owns another store as well that is a higher level, he says, higher level fishing shop, which is, I zoom out, it's over here at close to New Oxford, I believe. So if you don't have this teleporter, I assume there's a teleporter here, but you can go to New Oxford and then take a short jaunt over there. In fact, I will do that now. Alright, let's go to the teleporter, and let's go to New Oxford, and then let's take a little jaunt northeast. What the? Oh, I was going toward the New Oxford. I'm like, no. You need to go to the teleporter, buddy. I'm not gonna run all the way to New Oxford. Hell no. All right, let's go straight across this bridge. New Oxford's kind of cool. There's a giant deer statue right there. It's always been there, pretty much. It's just always been there, guys. Genesis Amathera headquarters. I'm gonna go grab this teleporter real quick because I don't have it yet. Strangely enough, 8 years playing this game and I'm still unlocking teleporters on Cali. I see a teleporter. I can see it. It's just ahead. Just a little bit further ahead. New location, baby. Let's go. Alright, it's this one. Alexander Black again. Alright, so he's got different lures here. Here's a red Cali river spinner. You got different insect bait up to 6. You got the Adu Darcia spoon lure. Oh, here's the blood ball bait. That's expensive. And then the sweat ball bait is a 25 head roughly. Cyan barnacle slug bait. That's pretty expensive. Leech bait's incredibly expensive. Good lord. These are high level things. Swigger spoon lure. Heavy duty G7 blank. 8 is very expensive. This is the A8. Wow, he's got up to A8 here. A6 and A8. Someone must have bought the A7. Someone's already on A7. That's insane. I mean, it's been out for about a month now. Not quite a month. I'm still surprised people are up to the 7th level thing. Let me see. What does the 6 require to use? A 6 requires 23, and I'm level 17 currently. Apparently I'm level 17 already, which is kind of interesting. 17 Vader, and you need 23 to use a 6. I guess it's not too unbelievable. There's a high fly reel F6, F7, Abyss D300, Deep Sea Blank. That's what you need. You need like a Deep Sea Blank X10, I think, for the level 1. I think deep diver reel also. If you can get a deep diver reel and a Deep Sea Blank for your Abyss rod. Use a high fly blank for your fly fishing rod. These are higher level though, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8. But anyway, so this is the higher level fishing shop. Well, there's a sign here. What's this say? Zoom in. Biloxi shop number 1. Closest building to a Megaton West Habitat. Oh, that's the low and mid-level fishing shop. Okay. Cool. And Alexander tries really hard to give you the best deal possible. If his stuff is too expensive, more expensive than auction, he will, if you let him know, he will likely reimburse you a few ped. He gave me a 3 ped rebate. Very nice of him. Can't make any promises, but he likely would. Just gotta contact him. Let's go show you guys fly fishing and casting fishing, and test a theory I have with casting fishing. In the meantime, let's go to tools. Unequip my reel, or rod rather. Let's detach the attachments. Let's put the fishing line on here. And I got the bait in the blank. I just need the reel. The reel, here's the reel. There it is. Line lock B01. Oh, apparently the line lock cannot go on the fly fishing reel. Anyway, so I'm gonna go to a trade terminal. I'm also going to go, hold on a second, zoom out. Let's go to Twin Peaks, to my other favorite fishing shop. Twin Peaks floor 2, right next to the teleporter. The prime spot for a shop, let me tell you. But there are auction and storage terminals there, so I will see what I have that I can sell here. Back down to 2. This is the prep phase, guys. This is what you have to do to prepare to go fishing. Alright, and then we have this guy over here. Literally, it is Inherent Marxist Legends shop. See what he's been up to here. Got like seabed salmon for sale for 2 ped. Wow, 2 ped for 10. Not bad. Not bad. A bit expensive for the Transgen Bombardo, Papillon, and Karut. I don't know how you can justify that price, because can you even make that back by selling what you get out of it? He's got an Abyss 100 here, a few of them actually. He's got the Deep Sea Blank. I think that's the X20. I thought that might have been the lower level one. I don't know. Maybe it is. Sadly, his Decotown wall shelves are like so hard. It's so hard to not hover over them. I'm trying to hover over his other stuff. Castmaster X2. Let's see here. I'm looking for a reel that I can put a fly fishing rod. Here we go. High fly reel. That's what I need. I need the lower level ones. Is there a lower level high fly reel? This is a spin reeler Adu. Spin reeler A4. The way he organizes his shop, I don't like as much. Apparently the line lock bees do not go onto a fly fishing rod. That's why I'm here, to find something that will. Preferably one that's low level. These are all line lock bees, okay. Honestly, I may have to, okay, that's line. Adu Garcia XPR X strength fishing line. I may have to buy one of these high fly reel oh, here's an F2 for 50. Okay. The spin reeler A1. That's 32. This is the fly fishing one. This will get me the best bang for my buck, I think. 53.70. So what I want to do is I will want to go to a storage, see what I have in storage that I can TT, oils and whatnot. I'm probably gonna have to TT all my oils, guys. All right, let's go. Let's get this. Where is it? Right here. High fly reel. It's an F2 high fly reel. Buy that. Boom. Now that will go on here. All right. So now we have the fly fishing rod all built. Let's go. Go test something out, guys. Go back to floor 5. We'll be back. Oh, crap. Hold on. I gotta see how much he's selling his boat for. If he's still selling a boat. If he's not selling a boat, then I may have to shorten the video and just not include deep sea fishing today. I hope that's not going to be the case. Alright, oh yeah, I was going to look at his shopkeeper here. There's a boat. Yep, it's, what is it? How much is it? Oh, it's 167. I thought it was 267. Okay. That's actually better than I thought. Alright, let's go. And land. By the way, that's what you want to do, guys. You never want to land on the planet because it takes thruster. Land on the space station. Does not take thruster. And then warp down. Click on this. We're going to go to the trade terminal. Or no. We're going to go to the storage terminal, and then we're going to find our oils and sell those. And I think with all the oils sold, that should be more than enough to buy the boat. And ooh, I also need to get. I'm gonna see if I need a little more for for the rod. Let me see. Let me see if I can build a deep sea rod with what I have. If I were to, where's the rod that I have equipped right? Oh, it's right here. That's the high fly rod. Okay. What if I were to detach attachments and put this on the deep sea rod? I know I can do the casting rod. Here's my deep sea rod. Okay, let's see if I can put the line on there. Yes, the line goes on there. The reel goes on there. No, that reel will not go on there. Okay, what about this reel? That one will also not go on there. Okay. Will this bait go on there? Yes, the bait will go on there. What else? So I need another reel for my. And here's the fishing blank. That blank will not go on there. Okay, so I need a different kind of blank for it, and I think the blank for it is incredibly expensive. So if you want to do deep sea fishing, you gotta have deep pockets. Deep sea, deep pocket. Go in here. Let's see what we have for oils. We do have this. We have lots of this. We have lots of this. I don't want to sell anything else really, just oils. I will sell the pancreas oils, or the, whatever. Sell that as well. All of that combined may be enough to get me a deep sea blank. It's a blank that I need, guys. I need a deep sea blank. I got other kinds of blanks for other kinds of rods. I'm gonna put this blank on the, not the caster. Actually, I will put the caster. Hold on, I will equip the caster. I hate it when it does that. All right, so the caster has. Can we not do that? The caster has. Can we not do that? It's not letting me. There we go. Has a blank. It has a reel. It will have bait. And I think it's just missing a line now, which I think I put on the deep sea. Yes, okay, and the line. We're gonna do casting first. You need 4 parts to every fishing rod. Those who didn't know that. Alright, let's sell. We're gonna sell all of our oil, TT it all, because we've been holding on to it for a long time. 696 ped. Not bad. Alright, now I think that's all I really feel comfortable selling. If I need more than this, I don't think I will. I should have enough for a deep sea blank as well. I'm spending a lot of ped, guys. Spending a lot of ped to show you, to bring you this content. So please like and subscribe. Go down to Cali. Go back to Twin Peaks Mall. And the next step in my money journey is to buy a apartment or apartment or house so I can start gardening. I don't know if I can garden on Arcadia. I do have a shop on Arcadia. I don't know if that'll work. And I assume you need a special type of planter type thing, but I've yet to see it. Okay, Jormungand. I'm gonna buy it. Can I buy it?
I'm hungry.
Yes. Babies first, Jormungand. Yay! I have a boat. I've got a boat. Alright. So I got the boat. Let's see. These are the different deeds for apartments and stuff. Ithaca Heights is 20k. Ithaca Heights, that's number 4. Number 5 is 20k. Levis Heights, number 8 is 29k. I don't know what makes that so special. Treasure Island was the cheapest, I think. 2,798, so about 2,300. 2,800. 2,700 for the silver building, and 2,800 for the platinum building, which makes sense. Cape Corinth Marketplace number 2 is 25k, and No Way Out Solitary Confinement Cell number 7, that's funny, that's the prison I saw on Rocktopia, that's 20k. So, those I assume those will all allow you to garden if you get any of those. They are expensive. Alright, let's see, this guy's got the blank I need, right? This one right here? It's expensive. 419 ped, guys. Is that the cheapest? Heavy duty blank? Will a heavy duty blank work? I don't know if I want to risk buying it. I want to risk buying it if it won't work. I might just play it safe and buy the one I know will work. This will work. Okay. There's a deep diver reel. What did I equip? What did I get earlier with the what kind of reel? I got the high fly. Okay, so the high fly reel I think works with the deep sea. No, it doesn't. Okay, I need the deep diver reel as well. They're all the same price, 80. I need this as well. There we go. And then I need the blank. Oh, the blank, not the table. Honestly, you shouldn't be able to right click on the tables. Unless they're for sale. Like, they should not be even hoverable without, yeah. Glow squid. Bond jigs, I'm assuming, are probably the best thing for deep sea fishing. I may buy it. I don't have enough ped. I ran out of ped, guys. Okay, so I do have the blank now, so I can put that on. Deep sea rod, whatever. It's so big. And then we have the deep diver reel. We have everything on there except for the bait. And honestly, hold on, the high fly blank needs to go back onto the, where is it? High fly drift. Okay. I think I can equip, no, I can't equip the spinner on that. That makes very little sense because I'm pretty sure you can equip spinners onto most fly fishing rods IRL and it works just fine, right? I don't know. I'm not a fishing expert, I'll admit. The caster is the first one. We're gonna do some casting first, guys. I want to test a theory with casting. Back up to here, confirm. I saw someone do this trick the other day on their stream, and I'm like, bro, that is such an exploit. So I'm about to share with you guys what I saw this person doing. And hopefully, it's not an exploit that will be patched later and people who use it get banned. I hope that's not the case. It shouldn't be, because it really isn't much of a... It doesn't really, like, break the game. It just makes it easier. That's all. It doesn't really break the game. If I have the surf caster, I'm going to go down to the lake. The lake just around the corner here. I showed this to you. I didn't show it to you, but I showed you where it was in my second video on fishing. So let's go. You take a left here. You go across these hills. If you get lucky, you'll find fruit. Keep going.
3 weeks later.
Gets around the hill here. I don't know if I can go over the hill. Might be able to. Let's go over the hill, guys. I'm gonna be over the hill starting next Wednesday. Well, I'll be 40. Some people consider that over the hill. Oof. Alright. Boy, I can't wait till I'm 50, am I right? Jeez. I have friends who are in their 50s. They're not in good shape. Alright. Here we go, guys. And what you do is you hit E, and usually you want to wait till that goes all the way to the bottom. I didn't do it right. Wait till it goes all the way to the bottom and then hit E. If you hit E, wait till it goes to the bottom, hit E again. And as it reels in, you might get a hook, you might hook something. And when you hook something, you hold E. This is my theory, and I think it's how it works. Apparently I didn't catch anything that time. Alright, E, E. Oh wow, it actually went really far. What the hell? Alright, so you get it when it's in the blue, not in the red. The red, you'd think the red, but it's actually the blue you want it to be in, I think. And I could be wrong, but you know, I wonder if I have the right bait. Am I using the right bait? I'm using insect bait, so yeah, fly fishing. Fly fishing should require insect bait. That's like the best bait for fly fishing. Oh, there we go. E hook. Hold the E. Wait for the fish to go down. In fact, I think if you just keep holding the E, catch it. So yeah, when it goes to the bottom, it catches. So don't worry if the circle starts to empty and turns red. Don't worry about it. As long as you're close to the bottom, just keep going and you'll catch something. I caught a Spawn Hunter Longtooth. Let's do this again. It's actually quite fun when you know what you're doing. So for those of you who are like, I don't get casting, that was me for like the first month of this, or the first 3 weeks of this update. And then I figured it out. I'm like, oh shit, that's how it works? It is kind of frustrating though, because you don't always catch something. I'm gonna go super far out this time. I'm gonna hit the red. I think the closer it is to the top of the arrow with the redder it is, the longer it the further it goes. There's a hook. Hold E, hold E. Watch that circle. If it gets too thin, you're gonna want to press E. And got it. Okay, so basically you almost don't have to worry most of the time, even if it freaks out. In some ways, casting is even easier than angling. Striped basil bass. Alright, let's try it one more time. This doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter how far or short you go out. You're either going to catch something or you won't. And if you do, you just hold E. If this gets too thin, if it gets too red, then you can tap E and it'll fill back up again, but you will lose the fish. I mean, the fish will go back, it will go the wrong, oh shit. Keep going, alright, and then once it gets thick enough, just hold E, and you got it. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Reed Stalker Pike. Okay, so that's casting. Now, we're going to do fly fishing. Fly fishing, let's do a second. Rest the abyss. Do I have everything I need for the abyss? Oh, you know what? I think I was just shy of the bait. Literally just need the bait for the abyss. So I may... Okay, I don't know what bait I can use for the abyss. Maybe I can use insect bait? Wait, I thought I was... Oh, I'm using the casting rod, right? Okay. Let me detach just the bait here. Attach the bait. Fishing just like in real life. As much tackle as you can possibly get. You want as much tackle as you can possibly get your hands on, and it's expensive, just like real life fishing. Come on, let me see the stats on this bitch. Come on. There we go. Alright, I have 1, 2, 3. What am I missing? I'm missing a line? Shit. Okay, where's my line at? I think it's on my rod. Here we go. Let's get the line off of here. And let's put the line on the fly fishing. Alright, let's equip the fly fishing. Alright, now fly fishing. Boom, boom, boom. You have to hit all 3 of these things by hitting E. Otherwise, it's exactly like angling. You just wait for you to catch something. It's not at all like actual fly fishing. Actual fly fishing, you throw it out there and then you whip it back. Throw it out, whip it back. You're like you're tempting the fish to jump up and bite your bait. Fly fishing in this game is more or less angling, just with the extra step of hitting the 3 dots at the start. Pretty simple. Most of you have probably tried it out by now. Alright, I got a young Daggertooth with that. Let's do it again. Oop, I missed that one. I don't know what happens when you miss one. Does that mean you have less of a chance of catching a fish, or does it really matter? But yeah, you got a different minigame with fly fishing. The same minigame as angling as far as the catch goes, but as far as the rest goes, there are slight differences. And deep sea fishing is like casting. So deep sea fishing is like casting's little brother or big brother, I guess. They're related. They're very related. Like, yeah, if you like little mini games like that, then fly fishing may be for you. When it comes to deep sea and casting, you have to do the whole arrow to go out, and then you have to hold E and make sure that the circle doesn't get too thin, because otherwise you'll lose the fish. And you want the fish to go to the very bottom. I thought it was at the top at first. I mean, I thought you had to go to the top. Okay, let's see here. That is Old Daggertooth. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's a little. It's kind of like those old beat games where you had to hit the thing right at the exact time that you're over it. Kind of like that. Ooh, I caught mud-stalking lynx fish. Fantastic. Okay, so maybe lynx fish are more common with fly fishing. I've been trying with angling to catch lynx fish and have been failing. One more time. 1, 2, 3. One more time, and then we will. You don't have to be perfect when it comes to hitting those dots. You don't have to be perfectly on them as long as you're touching them when you hit E. I don't think there is such a thing as perfect when it comes to fly fishing. I could be wrong, but I don't know. But now we're gonna sell a few more things on on Eris, my TT, my storage on Eris. Sell a few more things to the TT, and once we have enough, we can come back and buy, probably get 200 ped worth of stuff just to be safe. Come back and buy the bait for my deep sea fishing rod, and I should be good to go. I think I have everything else. This fish is taking a while to bite. Oh, there it goes. Alright. Like, angling is probably the simplest form of fishing. It's very relaxing, very easy. Fly fishing is a lot more involved. You have to do that extra mini game at the start. Casting is more involved as far as the start part goes. You just have to hit E and then E again. And then you hold E when you catch something. Or hit E and then hold E to catch something with casting. And that goes the same for deep sea. I think deep sea and casting are almost identical. But we're going to find out in just a little bit. We're going to go to Eris. In fact, we might as well just set our ship down. There we go. Let's go back to Eris, because that's where all my stuff for sale, where all the stuff I need to sell is. Launch to space. I'm a little bit addicted to fishing, not gonna lie, just a little bit. Fishing is great. And there's 4 different varieties, so when you get tired of one, go try another variety.
Feed me.
Although I will say, unless you're looking for a certain kind of fish, deep sea is probably not worth the expense. Unless you're looking for a very specific kind of fish. There are deep sea varieties of fish that only people with deep sea rods can catch. And boats. Deep sea rods and boats. The boat's going to set you back almost a couple hundred ped. The rod with the setup will set you back at least 500 ped. So we're looking at 700 ped probably, if you get a deal to get a deep sea setup. Probably about what I'm going to spend. So let's go. Thankfully I've been hoarding a bunch of stuff in my storage for months and months. Report. So I was ready, guys. I was ready. The fishing rods are kind of bugged. Like, you can hover over them and they won't give you a tooltip every time. There we go. So I have bait, although I could use better bait. I have the reel. I have the blank. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing line. Okay, so I'm missing the line I need for the deep sea rod. I may also want to buy the bait. So yeah, I think 200 ped should cover it. More than cover it. Alright, what was I looking for? I was looking for the bait, right? I need the bait. The bait. And I think that's the fly fishing rod. Ah. There. I have, okay, so I have better bait now. I need line, right? I need line. Okay, where's the line that'll work for this? Where's the line? This is probably the line I need. Not that one necessarily. What's the difference? They have the same name. Adu Garcia X STR fishing line, 131 ped, and Adu Garcia X STR fishing line, 28 ped. What? Oh, this has less use on it. Okay, okay. So this one that has, I think this one has less. Yeah, it's really, really used. So how much value does it have left? It has condition, I want to say 28. No, it's got 3 ped left condition. That's why. And it's actually really high. It's cheaper, but it's really high markup. So actually this saves, it costs more money, but in the long run it's going to save me a lot more money. So let's put that on there. Alright, and let's get the sweat ball bait off of there. I want the better bait on there. Might as well. View information, get the sweat ball bait off. And then let's go to the, here it is, glow squid bait. That's it. Oh. I have to close that. Okay, so now it should have all 4 parts. I can't equip it. Why can't I? Oh, right. I have to be in the frickin', yeah, I have to be in the boat first. Duh, fatty. Come on. Get your head in the game. Get your head out of your ears. Alright, let's go up. Let's go to a spot where we can fish in the sea. Which I'm gonna go ahead and go to. I'm gonna go to Port Atlantis because I need to go see what the fishing dailies are. Anyway, let's show you guys deep sea fishing real quick, and then we will stop the recording because this is already going on close to an hour now. Alright, we're in a Jormungandr. Yay, Jormungand! Okay, so we can technically just stay right here if we wanted to. Alright, so how do I have to exit the seat? Do I hit F? Okay, I can't do that. So, is there a way? Okay, hold on. Right click, next vehicle seat. There we go. Now I'm in a sitting position that's not. Alright, now I'm in a separate sitting position. Okay. Let's see what's next vehicle seat. Okay, that's the driver's seat. That's the secondary back seat. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Previous seat. Alright, I think those are the 3 seats you can choose from. Let's go to. Come on now. Yeah, that's the one. There we go. Oh, okay. Now I can see. Alright. So let's point over here, press E. You can't fish while moving. What do you mean? I'm not moving. I'm literally not moving. Okay, hold on. Alright, let me just jump on my boat. Can I do that? Can I jump on my boat? Oh, nope, I jumped through my boat. Okay, I need to figure this out, guys. I literally can't get in my. I am using my fishing rod though. Can I use my fishing rod here? Nope, I can't use my fishing rod. Oh, hold for more. Nope. Okay, so I can't equip my rod while I'm driving in the gunner position, so I definitely can't be in the gunner position. Can I use it here? Alright, let's try to use it here. It says we're moving. What? I'm not moving. So this is a new conundrum. It's a brand new conundrum. Alright, let's try and move. Maybe we move the boat closer to land. I'm literally trying to figure this out, guys. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, I am right next to the pier now. Yeah, you can't go inside. You can't stand on the boat. But what if we go to the next vehicle seat? Put this. Still says we're moving. Okay, so what in the world, guys? What is going on here? You can't exit seat. You can go to the next seat. You can equip the rod, but you can't use it. Why? And there's no other option. There's no option that I can see, guys.
3 weeks later.
You can't equip it when you're in the gunner position. And when you go to the next vehicle seat, you can equip the rod, but then you can't. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. It's not letting me cast though. What's going on? Is this lag maybe? Is it just lag? It says I can't cast in this direction. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, so hold on. Now it's working, guys. Next vehicle seat. But we have to turn the boat around. We can only cast from the back of the boat, which makes sense. I don't know why it was telling me I was moving. That's a weird bug. Obviously was not moving. Alright, let's go next vehicle seat. I mean, I appear to be moving currently. There we go. So this is the trick. You cast as close to the bottom as possible, and then it hooks. And then you hold, and easy catch. Okay, so I just caught a migrating calypso salmon. Nice. Alright, so we got this fish coming in, maybe. Okay, we got a fish. Hold it down, and oh my gosh, this is easy. Holy shit, this is easy. What I catch?
Peony.
I caught a blue snapper. Okay. Okay, I cast a little bit further out this time. Honestly, it saves time usually if you just cast closer to the boat. Plus, I think the fish is closer to the bottom when you cast closer to the boat. Okay, I do have to tap E. Oh my gosh, it's bad. I'm gonna lose this fish, guys. I lost that fish. Okay, so I think the trick is to cast right there. That's pretty good. The closer to the toward you, like the closer to the bottom of the arrow that you cast, which is like opposite of what you would think, the easier it is to catch the fish. Now, it could also be that you won't catch certain kinds of fish that way. Oh, I lost the fish. Okay. Oh, don't cast that far. Oh my gosh. This is going to be an impossible fish to catch. Cancel. I'm going to cancel it. I'm not even going to try, guys. Not even going to try. What? Nope, that's... okay. It takes a little getting used to. You want to cast close to the boat. The further into the boat you reel, I think that might mean the shallower the fish you catch. And when it freaks out, you kind of have to tap E. Tap E when it freaks out. Oh, come on, I had that one. Unbelievable. Okay. God damn it. Okay, you have to. You think it also is opposite of what you might think. You want to wait a few seconds before hitting E the second time. It's not. You'd think it would be. This is way harder than casting. You'd think it would be pretty self-explanatory. Stop! Alright. This is way harder, guys. You almost want to use your dominant hand for this. Tap, 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 tap. And then hold. Tap, 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 tap. And then hold. Tap, tap, tap. The faster you tap, the more it fills up too. Hold. Oh, it's struggling. Hold. Tap, 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 tap. You almost have to have like psycho fingers to do this. Come on. Almost there. Alright, hold. Almost got it. It's mine. Yes, okay. All of that for a blue snapper. Okay, hold on. So hit E. Wait. Then hit E. Oh, I waited a little too long. So it takes some practice. You want to cast as close to the boat as possible, because the closer to the boat you cast, the closer it is to the boat, and therefore the easier it is to catch. Given out Calypso Cod. That was pretty good, but not perfect. Perfect would have been blue. That was more green. Oops, I hit cancel, my mistake. Also, my boat is flooding. I don't know if Mindark realizes that, but your boats are taking on water. And easy as pie when you get it close to the boat, guys. So I don't know if that's an intended is that an intended mechanic or is that an exploit? I hope it's not an exploit. If it is, I want to say it needs to be fixed, and I don't think I should be banned for finding it. I don't recommend you take advantage of this exploit, if it is an exploit. I don't think it is, though. There we go. I did not catch anything that time. Oh, that's perfect. That was a perfect cast right at the bottom of the arrow. And I should hook a fish any second. There we go. You just hold down E. Just hold down E, and that was actually really close. What did I catch? A twin-eyed broadfin. Alright. So yeah, that's so yeah, you just have to switch seats, and then you can make sure your boat, the back of your boat, is pointing out towards sea, because you're casting from the back. You can't cast forward when you're sitting like this. You can only cast back. One more cast. Boom. That was a good cast. And hook. And catch. It's actually arguably easier. If you know what you're doing, it's arguably easier. Even easier than casting. Because casting is similar, but it's like... deep sea fishing is pretty easy. Alright, let's exit seat. Let's pick up our boat. Pick up our boat. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. There we go. Alright. So yeah, that's everything I can show you guys. Got at least an hour of footage to go through now, so until I see you again, peace. Hi everyone, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you wish to see more videos, be sure to like this one so it gets me up in the algorithm. Subscribe, of course, because they're trying to break 1,000 subscribers. And if you haven't, hype the video as well. Would very much appreciate that. So if you guys want to watch me stream, it is twitch.tv/fattyprophet, and we hope to see you all very soon. Thank you.